Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Murray is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Andre Johnson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Mahomes now on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground, this time with Tomlinson. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it?
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Michael Dana. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A give running left, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to throw. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Up the middle, Murray. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now here's Mahomes. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On second down, here's Mahomes. Middle of the field to Jefferson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Mahomes. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's a fake on a jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
At the 26-yard line.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
22 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Now a 2nd down run for Murray. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5. A give up the gut for Murray. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
He's going to let it go again. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Andre Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but how about that return? All the way inside the 20 and into the red zone.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 13.
At their own 13-yard line.
He finds his man Johnson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. We have played 3 quarters.
Yellow. 15. Let's get it right now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Time to ground it out now with Murray. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run with Sanders. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson from 8 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Flush to his right. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can...
And he can't get up throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Mahomes. That is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. On the draw, here's Sanders. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll manage maybe 10 yards, but they'll surrender that defensively, no problem. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open.